on the topic of that, right? I
Go
just
on.
looked up. I put it in links and shit, a website. So it's unfortunately it's BuzzFeed. I don't like using their shite, but
Yeah, fair.
it's just because it's shortened. But it's a fucking sorting hat quiz to see what's it called, dorm you'd go into. So
Yeah, I
just
think I'm already Hufflepuff if I've done the same one.
just fly through it again and see, right? We'll all do it, right? But I'll read out the question, and then
Okay, one
you
second.
all
It's
do
like
it on your
we
own end
actually
and answer
clicking
it and see
into
what
it.
we get at the end, right?
We are clicking into it, yeah?
Where is
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
Then links and
Just
shit.
give me a
Just let us
second.
know.
Can't avail
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm up here now.
Okay,
That's
links
the
and shit.
bit,
Okay, Roger. Okay, so we have to do this.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
so
so-
shit,
Okay, okay.
So the first question is: you've made it to Hogwarts, which means you've already bought a wand from Ollivanders, I think is what
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah.
What material is at its core? Phoenix feather, dragon heartstring, or unicorn hair? I can't remember,
Okay.
but I'm gonna just have a guess.
Yeah, I remember the scene, but I can't remember the name of it.
Let us know you're ready for
It-
next one.
It's not like it's a quiz. It's a quiz.
just
No,
answer what
what?
you want.
Yeah, answer what you want.
If anyone
It
like
was the Phoenix Feather though.
Yeah, I think it was Phoenix Feather. I remember this one. Yeah.
that's what Dragon's Heartstring.
Do what you want to. This is find out what house
Yeah.
fucking you're in. Like.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
next question is:
Okay.
there was one there that was like 30 questions that would probably been better, but I wasn't reading out 30 fucking questions. During the end of your exam, you noticed that one of your classmates was using an enchanted quill. You come out top of the class anyway, but they are second. What do you do? Tell the professor immediately cheating is wrong no matter what, nothing, but if I hadn't come top of the class, I'd definitely tell the professor. Encourage the other student to admit what they've done to the teacher. Give them a high five for sneaking into the exam. You're the
Consider that last
shittiest
one.
man, mate.
Snake. Obviously, I'm a rat, so I'm gonna go with the first one.
Give us that, you cunt, or I'll tell the teacher. You fucking use that next time.
Me, I'm fucking telling on you, you cheating cunt.
Next one, you would be most hurt if a person calls you weak, ignorant, unkind, or boring.
That's easy enough. Yeah.
Where's the option for don't give a bollocks?
Yeah, so I was looking. Next one is you're locked in a duo with a skilled opponent. They fire an unknown spell at you and you shout Expelliarmus Protego Stupefy. What the fuck kind of word is that?
Stupid.
Stupefy.
Stupefy?
Crucio.
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 Okay, I think we all know we're gonna go with the
Yeah,
first one.
we're
You
all
don't even
using the same one.
remember.
It's the
I
fifth
can
year.
remember like the other one was like one abracadabra, something like that. And
Yeah.
it's,
Guardian Leviosa.
it's basically like a one shot.
Oh God.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was basically, it was hacks, that's what that
Abracadabra.
was.
Thanks.
One abracadabra or something along those lines.
Yeah.
It's the fifth year at Hogwarts and you've just received a howler from your parents. What for?
What's the howler?
I don't
Like
know.
like
It must be like
like
a
to score the battle on goal or something.
It's a magic letter that like speaks to you. It's a
Oh,
basically
yeah.
I think it has a voice message.
It's what
Yeah.
happens when you're high as fuck and you just read the post.
High off unicorn juice or something.
Right, so most of the sneaking into the video
Oh,
bars
yeah,
at night on
the
it there, getting caught cheating I thought that's in my detention now.
I think on the
Oh
Being,
my oh.
being
deep
put in
divination
detention
hour.
after I was caught in the library after hours. Nothing. I never do anything to warrant the howler.
Oh, it's the thing that tells you're expelled.
Think
You
that
have to
tells you're a mad rat and runs off. You're also in fifth year as well, so you need to finish school.
Yeah, but not a howler. It's literally a letter, but it's a voice message, but it's written on a letter.
Lads.
remember that.
Imagine me given detention because we're caught in the library. What a loser.
Nerd.
It probably would be me if anyone.
You have to also factor in here. You're in fifth year, so like you want to be if you're still messing it out, going into the forest in fifth year. You're not trying to.
That'd be context beyond into the forest now. Might be a girl. You never know.
That's what I picked.
So this is just a there.
Is that him?
Reese be there is like, ooh. Spiders.
That's what I clicked it straight away. I was like, oh, forest
Alright, what's the
after
next one?
hours, definitely.
Risa Gwyn following the
Uh,
spiders looking for a magical unicorn.
Like, oh, I wonder what's in here.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
I go on, next question.
Which of these Dumbledore quotations speaks to you? Pity the living, and above all, those who live without love. Words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forgive to live.
Like one of those quotes in particular, actually. He actually wasn't suffering from Alzheimer's and spouting absolute bollocks.
Watch fucking.
Whatever was in that magic fountain, he used to put his head into the seas to see shit. I said
Yeah.
he was drinking a couple of naggins of them. Keep
Yeah.
him going.
I think he was that bloke caught in detention. Sorry, caught in detention for being caught in the library after hours. Probably eating the book.
Alright, the next one is, which of these most accurately describes your relationship with your closest friends? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, here we go.
Imagine that, there are rats. And next,
Yeah,
the first
there-
one, I love surrounding myself with people. The more friends I have, the better. How gay.
Oh,
Okay.
I have a very few close friends that I would trust in my life.
Okay.
I tend to be wary around new people, so I don't make friends often. If I myself becoming friends with people who can help me succeed.
It's between 2 and 4 for me. The first one, the first one, no, go away. 3, no, I hate new people.
So why would 3 not be good for you if you hate new people?
Because I already have friends.
Yeah, well, it says you tend to be wary about. Alright, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right,
That
next one
question
is,
was different.
which of your skills are you most proud of? My ability to store up new information, my ability to make new friends, my ability to get what I want, my ability to keep secrets.
Wait, what? Say that again? Oh yeah, sorry, the skills. Okay, yeah.
Skill ones, yeah.
sorry about that last question. Actually describe the relationship with my closest friends. Yeah, I wouldn't trust Andy's with my life because I know damn well he'd unplug my life support to charge your phone.
And
Well, only if it was,
Would
only
be
if the phone was
fun.
dying, though. I
Maybe
wouldn't do it
switch.
if it was charged.
He's there, the fucking Steven there plugging this PlayStation. Woman and last new packaging.
I got me fucking FIFA points.
Right, next. Someone else start with the end.
I'll do. The first Quidditch match of the season is approaching. You can't wait to get involved. What role are you playing? Seeker, because you want the glory. Chaser, because you like to be involved and work as part of the team. The beater, because I like having all the power. And I'll be in the crowd making sure support and morale is high.
Well, you know, you
so-
obviously want
So
to
Father
use your
Kelly is
career.
definitely a beater.
Baron's definitely the seeker. I want the glory.
Yeah.
Without. If you better not click anything other than that.
I was gonna go Chaser, like I do like working as part of the team, but as you say the word glory, I am definitely the seeker.
Yeah. I'd say Chaser for me.
You kind of only want to be the seeker because if you're not the seeker has the most important job because the rest of them doesn't even matter. Because if you don't catch the snitch, you
I
lose. It
like
doesn't even
that.
matter.
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't know
a
why
shit.
there's even a game of Quidditch because it all comes down to one thing. Why don't you just let this fucking let the
It's
seeker catch the
basically
snitch?
just fly and go.
Like remove
Yeah,
all this
but
other
if the
bollocks.
guy had like a culture that ran on the pitch every so often, if you caught him and took his took
What the
his thing
fuck
off
you
the
doing?
win. Come here after you, boy. Fucking be that fucking snitch.
Oh, my man.
He has a
I'm going-
golden. He has a golden
Man,
spud.
If we get the Hogwarts game, we're still doing an Irish accent. Like we're going around as fucking people from Galway.
He has a golden
Oh,
spud. He just runs on. You have to catch him.
Catch the golden spud.
We're doing a big tick culty Kerry accent or something. When we get the Hogwarts game.
Reese,
What the fuck you doing, Alex?
we're gonna have to practice our culture accent there.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Oh,
Don't know how I'm gonna manage.
do
Where we go next?
our best.
We go on next one. You're allowed to pet a you're allowed to pet a Hogwarts. It's either an owl, a cat, or a toad. What do you bring? So owl, cat, toad, or nothing because you can't be trusted to look after a pet.
I forgot to feed it or some shit. So I go up the last.
I'd say cat.
And what the fuck's a toady?
Toad,
A
the frog.
toad. A frog.
Oh, you just see
What?
Yeah,
flies and shit.
Why? What to feed it?
Flies.
Like I'd hardly go into a pet shop or a fucking
You can, yeah.
Tesco. Do you have any toad or frog food, love?
Nah, go in an owl because you can go and look at its own food.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
probably
not
go with
good
an
as
owl. Self-sufficient.
Cat can get his own food too.
Yeah, you
You
never
just
see him.
sleep when you're like
Yeah, yeah.
asleep at night, and then you have these two big eyes like
You
hanging
also,
upside
you
down.
might
with
get
magic.
lucky. You might get a cat that might turn into a gilf. Like,
Yeah, that's why I picked cat. I was hoping for the best there. You know.
All right. It's Saturday, and you finished your homework, and you have some for a free time. You decide to spend some time away from your common room. Where do you go?
Wait,
So
first
it's the
of
foot.
all, what am I
Pub,
doing on this
whoa!
Saturday?
What?
Why am I
Oh,
in
we-
school on a Saturday?
Yeah.
It's a
When you
boarding
live
school.
there.
Yeah, I know. You missing?
You bitch. So
It's a
you're
long
either in
time.
the Forbidden Forest, the library, the kitchens, or the room requirement.
And why would I just go into a place called the Forbidden Forest? Lads, I'm just gonna float down to the Forbidden Forest for a bit. I just finished
Yeah.
out my homework.
Right.
Hey,
Well, I
Might
think
well
the
go
question
Forbidden
has
Forest.
already decided the room
No,
of
there's-
requirement because you're required to be there on a Saturday.
Like,
Yeah.
No.
But
like
that is,
obviously it's the Forbidden Forest. There's no pub. You need some excitement.
Oh, there is a pub. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
called the Forbidden Pub.
Library.
Yeah, but
where all
it's
Oxford
obviously
is.
in the Forbidden Forest, so you have to go there.
Glad to go to the Forbidden Pub. Where's that? The Forbidden Forest.
It should speak for itself. You should have known. You stupid cunt.
Right. So do you know what the room requirement is?
no.
All right. The room requirement is basically any room you want to think of.
Oh, that's
Ah,
great.
so
So
yeah,
just
not
think of
even
a
the
pub.
pub.
So for me, it's the pub. So it's a
Yeah,
room
sure.
requirement.
But that's it's like,
Is there a particular name for in like a brewery or like in a what's it called, a distillery that like actually where the brewing room or like where if the finished product is poured out? Is there a name for that? Like the production line or something?
I would know.
I don't know. I just rather just think of a room with a tap and just go in and be like, oh, change it, bro.
Yeah.
If I drown, I'll die happy.
Right, next one.
But what's this next one? What's the mirror of the rise?
Show you what your
hold on.
deepest desires are.
Who would you see?
That's
That
from Philosopher's Stone, isn't it?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
where you see like
Graham
all your
Norton.
yeah, you see
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
Sees
family.
his man, his dad. Or his mother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you see? So it's basically what is the stuff you miss the most, or it's stuff you really want back, or something like that.
Okay.
It's a bit of a weird one. So you either see yourself surrounded by riches, yourself surrounded by your loving family and friends, yourself knowledgeable above all, and yourself experience a marvelous adventure.
Reese, you
Yeah,
shouldn't
maybe.
choose the last one because the amount of times you're going into that Forbidden Forest, I
I
don't
know,
think
yeah.
you need
There's no
another
point.
adventure. I'm gonna
You
go
only
in
with
there
need
all
to
the
have
time.
this mirror. You can just think of the first time you went.
I'm gonna go with knowledgeable above all. Cause I'm like, yeah, don't go there.
The next question's pretty interesting.
Use
Yeah.
a Deathly Hollow. That's a good one.
Choose a Deadly Hallow. So who you know what Deadly Hallows are?
Yeah. One
Okay,
up to
that's fine.
5 or 6.
Yeah,
What's
so you
that,
know
Rico?
the Elder Wand is the most powerful wand in the Harry Potter universe. The Resurrection Stone is it basically which says in the word resurrection. So the stone basically keeps you alive. And then a cloak of invisibility. You go invisible under a cloak. It's that simple. But what would you choose?
Yeah, that's a difficult one. Like that's really hard. This.
Pick the elder one.
Yeah, but
I said the Elder Wand.
the other one's great now, but you can resurrect yourself and go invisible.
I know, but you have to choose one.
Like, you'll have to
Could be
won
a
the
spell of
last two.
invisibility, you know.
I'd hate to stay alive forever.
You
Yeah, I
don't need
wouldn't
to
like
stay
to live
alive, man.
forever.
You just throw a rock away and you'll die.
Yeah, but like
The
Yeah,
worst
but
is
then you
you,
wouldn't want to die.
you go down the pub and you're in the pub and you're having a chat with the barman. You get locked after a couple of
You
hours.
stone.
And you're like, you walk
Whoever
out,
chooses the
you're in the
closer.
chipper and you're like, "Shit,
deep fry that for me.
where's me jacket?" You go in and you're like, "Oh Jesus, I'm fucking dying." He's crawling towards back into the pub and fella's like, "Oh, we're closed. I need me jacket, I'm fucking dying here." You just croak it on the
Well-
doorstep of the pub.
As if only one year's go with the cloak of invisibility, you're a dirty old pervert. And I'm going with the last one anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so which part do you intend to follow after leaving Hogwarts? So you'll either join the ministry,
Boo.
you'd like to travel for a while before committing a career, you'd settle down and start a family as soon as possible, or you continue to work hard in order to achieve as much success as possible.
And what's the point in graduating from Hogwarts if you're only going to settle down straight away instead of family?
Yeah. Leaving the country to finish college and get settled down
I'd
straight away.
travel and save costs but get myself a magical rug.
Yeah. Let's go around.
travel
Go
around.
around to the Quidditch World Cup. Go around to the
I'd
Quidditch World Cup. See Ireland play.
I'd probably travel to Argentina.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we can't go with a video. Can't go with a
Oh, God.
podcast without fucking mentioning Argentina.
can't go through a day without mentioning ours too. Right, what's the last question?
What?
Finally, we know that the Sorting Hat takes into account your preferences. So, which Hogwarts house do you feel you identify with most closely? So, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin?
You said Hufflepuff.
So what's like the identities behind each one of these? Obviously, Slytherin's what's
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor is
Slytherin
like
are like snakes,
the
isn't
hero.
it?
Yeah,
Raven-
What's
snakes
Hufflepuff
and
and Ravenclaw?
dickheads. Ravenclaw, I think, they're the cool kids.
Cool.
Hufflepuff are the women, and Gryffindor are like the badasses, I think.
Yeah, so each house like represents like 4 classical elements. So fire is Gryffindor, earth is Hufflepuff, air is Ravenclaw, and water is Slytherin. So like they all mean different things. Like so we're talking the elements, and then there's like 4 states of matter. It's just a really weird fucking way of doing it.
See, for me, it's between Ravenclaw and Gryffindor.
Gryffindor
Yeah,
values.
I said Slytherin.
I think I'd got Ravenclaw.
I got 38% Ravenclaw, 26 Gryffindor, 20 Slytherin, and 16 Hufflepuff.
Yeah, Hufflepuff. No one loves Hufflepuff really.
So what's everyone's?
Hufflepuff are underrated.
Alright, so we start with you. So we got Mark. So Mark said you're what you majority?
38% Ravenclaw.
Okay. Okay, and what about you, Darren?
I got 33% Gryffindor.
Okay, and
That's
Reese?
33% Gryffindor, 30% Slytherin, 19% Ravenclaw, and 18% Hufflepuff.
Okay, yeah, I got 35% Slytherin, 27% Ravenclaw, 24% Gryffindor, and 14% Hufflepuff.
Heard it here first. Kevin's a snake.
Yeah, probably.
No,
So, yeah.
that's guys.
And I think did everyone have Hufflepuff last?
Yeah,
No, mine's
68%.
third. Mine's
Oh.
no, mine's second. I have
Second
26% Gryffindor, 23% Hufflepuff.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Sorry,
Bro.
33% Gryffindor, 26% Hufflepuff, 23% Ravenclaw, and 18% Slytherin.
Hufflepuff is like
Imagine
underrated.
being told you're a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff, oh, for fuck's sake!
The Elder Wand one, I wonder what that gave you. I wonder does that give you?
I'd say that was more Slytherin.
Yeah.
I think Cloak Invisibility would have gave you a lot about towards Ravenclaw and Gryffindor.
Second, the wand was definitely Slytherin. Second
Yeah,
Elder Wand.
definitely. And then the Resurrection thing was Hufflepuff.
The Hufflepuff values are hard work, patience, justice, and loyalty.
Actually, no, the Resurrection song could have been contributing towards Slytherin as well. I said, yeah, I'll have like a different.
I say
that last.
The Room of Requirement. I wonder what that was. That's Slytherin-esque as well, besides the Forbidden Forest. But like even at that, it's like, we should just go and
Forbidden Forest was definitely Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Because the values of Gryffindor are courage, bravery, envy, and chivalry.
Yes, the Room of
Room of
Requirements.
Requirements. What would that be under?
What?
Room of Requirements.
That's
Kitchen, well, I'm not being bad at technical, but the kitchen is definitely Hufflepuff.
I think the kitchens would have been Slytherin because I think the kitchens were down where their old place was. Their
Yeah, but wouldn't be
room.
a Slytherin thing
Their
to
common
do,
room.
though, would it?
Did no one just hear what he said?
I'd say Forbidden Forest would be in.
I'm not feeling bad, but the kitchen is definitely Hufflepuff.
Almost sounds like a real place with all the fat people.
I can't believe I was the only one that caught on to that. You two are slow.
What did you see in the mirror?
Jesus, a lot of stuff.
Knowledgeable.
Knowledgeable.
I've seen things.
Bastard looking back at me.
This is wanker. Why is wanker name?
What
This is fun
question's
looking
that?
I said knowledge for that one.
I went with me in the session.
Anyway, for what question?
The mirror.
The mirror one.
Whatever the fuck it is.
The mirror said. Yeah, I think you went knowledge, Mark.
Yeah, I went knowledgeable, yeah.
Damn, so it looks like I'm in the best house.
I'm in
What you
Gryffindor too.
what is that again? You
No,
were
he's in
Gryffindor?
Slytherin.
Oh, you're a Slytherin. Well, boo.
Oh.
I'm Slytherin. Yeah, hopefully here everyone got Hufflepuff last except for Darren.
I wouldn't mind being Hufflepuff.
Jesus,
you'd be kind of chuffed.
the only Hufflepuff I think I've ever known from the actual movie itself was Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, literally.
He was the
I
only
don't
one.
remember
So
anyone else.
you wouldn't even
What
know
was-
anyone was
what
in
was-
Ravenclaw.
What was what was
Chow, the girl he was kissing on
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire or something, or
Oh.
Order of Phoenix.
What's the blonde one without the shoes? Doesn't like the shoes.
Muna.
Oh, no,
She was. Oh, she's
She
Hufflepuff, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she was
Hufflepuff, I
Luna,
thought, yeah.
Luna Lovegood.
Yeah.
Luna Lovegood. She's actually
thought she was
she's
Gryffindor,
Irish, isn't
but-
she? She's a Van Lynch.
But
Yeah.
anyway, the system on like housing people didn't make sense because there's only like 1 or 2 stairs up to this like bedroom that only had like 8 beds. Where the fuck was everyone else sleeping?
Yeah, Ravenclaw.
It's magic, Darren.
Luna was in.
that's your, if you have any flaw holes in a film or a book like that, you just have to say magic, and that's
Oh,
you,
where
that
is
gets
she
you out of it.
She's in Ravenclaw.
She's from
No,
Terman
no,
Peckham. Oh no way! That is disastrous. If you go onto her Harry Potter wiki, she says she's British.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
No, that's
She was
Wikipedia.
born,
That's
she was
Wikipedia.
born in Drogheda.
Wow.
That's Wikipedia. Like that's probably an English person. making that.
That's a Harry Potter fandom.
Yeah, probably a British person making it.
Oh sweet mother of God!
Don't go by. Don't be going by
This, fucking,
Wikipedia.
this podcast has just gotten fucking disastrous now after I mentioned that.
Riot! Riot!
Yeah, we denounce Harry Potter. We won't be getting the game, even though I already will.
Oh yeah, definitely. We flat out on that.
Yeah.
It's an MMO of Harry Potter.
Alright, quickly before we